to you. Welcome to Artist Impact. I'm your host, Jerry B. This show is all about great music of every genre. We highlight, feature, and critique singers, bands, musicians, poets, and rappers from our local region and from all over the world. Most you may have never heard of before, but we bring them right to your door to encourage them and to see how we can make an impact on their career. Now, helping me to do that is our Impact Panel, or as I like to call them, my Panel of Love. These are all entertainment professionals, and what they're going to do is review and critique this artist and see if in some way, somehow, they can make an impact. Maybe, maybe not, we'll find out. But joining me today is none other than Izzy Bedova. We call her Izzy. She is the founder and CEO of Fame Hackers. What's up, Izzy?
Hey, Jerry B. Thanks for having me here. I'm excited for today.
I'm so grateful you're able to join us. Orlando Watson is, he's everything, okay? Rapper, singer, poet, associate director of Tri-C Jazz Fest in Cleveland. I'm telling you, he does it all. What's happening?
All is well, man. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me on, Jerry.
I'm grateful you're here. Jim is my brother from another mother, super composer, recording artist in his own right. Jim, what's going on out in Rogers, Ohio, man?
Hey, Jerry. Weather's great here. Good to be with you tonight.
I'm glad you are here. We're going to have some fun. Isabella, in full transparency, is my personal music coach, and I tell you, she's doing a phenomenal job and helping to make some right decisions. But the Fame Hackers is for any artist or musician who wants to make it. What do you do? What do you call what you do other than work magic?
Well, thank you. Yeah, we basically help artists grow and monetize their fan base.
That's it? Like that? I feel like it's so much more. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I tell you what, and when Orlando, this is almost like the teacher becoming the student, because at one time I thought maybe I was vibing on, sharing some information with him, but you do it all, man. And now you got the gig at Tri-C Jazz Fest. What do you love about that, brother?
I love the free concerts.
Yeah, I can dig that.
Yeah, man, I get to program and curate my dream shows and just attend, front of house, back of house, wherever part of the house I want to be in. So it's cool.
My God. But I tell you what, your career is thriving too, man. I'm really proud of you. You're doing great things. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you.
And Jim, you must write a song a day, it seems like. You are the balladeer, man. You got 100 songs in your catalog yet?
Well, I'm working on it. I don't know. I've got some solo projects out, and I'm just starting a kind of a new chapter of writing on a very regular basis. So it's been fun.
Well, I love the fact that your music just touches so many lives, man. And I'm glad you're able to join us today. We're going to have some fun with these wonderful artists we have. I'm going to bring up the first one. He's from Meridian, Idaho. And his name is Bob Houghton. Bob, you've been a musician 30 years. You kept your day job, and then you left your day job to do music full time. Is that right?
Pretty much, yeah. I finally was able to retire. I worked in the automotive repair industry as a service writer and a service manager for many, many years. And had spent a little bit of time, writing songs and recording songs, but not as much time as I would have liked to. But now I've finally been able to retire and can spend more time working on songs and recording and working on making some videos.
Well, I got to tell you, man, you sent in a video called Idaho. I guess it's a tribute to your great state, and we really dug it. So I'm going to introduce it to our audience right now. This is Bob Houghton and Idaho.
Walking down the greenbelt in a town they call Boise, watching the sunlight coming down through the trees. I jumped in the car to take a good look around. Didn't know where I was going or what I might see. It was New Year's Eve. I saw a frying potato. Just take a look, it's right in front of me. A giant spud coming down from the sky. they let the fireworks fly. I never want to leave Idaho, no place I'd rather be or ever go. I never want to leave Idaho, even if there's rain or even if there's snow. I never want to leave Idaho. I headed back out just to see what I could see. I came across a river they named after a snake. They named it that way from the curse that it makes. I found a mountain range that they call the Awahis. I even found the craters of the moon. I wanted to stay longer, had to leave way too soon. So much awesomeness and so much to see. Leaving a great legacy was just meant to be. I never want to leave Idaho, no place I'd rather be or ever go. I never want to leave Idaho, even if there's rain or even if there's snow. I never want to leave Idaho. Everything tells a story. Yeah, everything tells a story. Its history will live on forever. I never want to leave Idaho, no place I'd rather be or ever go. I never want to leave Idaho, even if there's rain or even if there's snow. I never want to leave Idaho.
Now, that was an excellent song, at least to me. You know, on this platform, I don't get to make any comments, but Izzy could tell us what's up. What did you think? What was your first impression?
That was awesome. I really want to visit Idaho now.
I can dig it. What did you think, Orlando?
Made me hungry once I seen that potato float across the screen like that.
Exactly. Jim, what do you got to say, bro?
Same thing, man. When I saw the potato with the wings, I was hooked. Very cool.
Well, let's just go in just a little deeper. What do you have to say, Izzy?
So I think, you know, the song altogether, I mean, from the images and the scenes and everything, it was really, really cool. One quick advice, you know, one quick tip, and I don't know if you're currently doing this, but actually chopping it up into vertical videos and just posting them up as like TikToks and shorts and stuff like that. Are you currently doing anything like that?
No, I'm not, but I would definitely consider doing that. That's good advice. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, so really quick, you know, with TikToks and short videos, basically the biggest thing is to have a hook, something to actually reel them in to watch the full video. So one thing that you could do, you know, just a fast, quick tip is to actually start off the video by saying something like, hey, if you're from Idaho, you should watch this, and then cut into like the chorus or the most energetic part of the song. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Sounds
Cool.
great.
Oh, that's absolutely excellent. That's great advice. Now, you know, I know you talked about the potato, you know, digging in. We're not talking about food per se, but he put it in the video. So what you got to say, Orlando?
I'm about to head to the kitchen as soon as we get off this call and slice me up a couple. But Bob, yo, man, seriously, in all seriousness, man, I paid particular attention to the video production quality of the record, and I realized how your lyrics lined up very literally with the imagery that you chose for the video, which is very drastically different from a lot of the music video style production in today's era. A lot of it is abstract, but you took a very literal approach, and it's kind of refreshing. I do have a question for you. Did you program your own drums? And if so, what DSP do you use? How do you produce your drums?
Yes, I programmed them using a Alesis SR16 drum machine. And then I added some cymbals in certain parts that it was lacking.
Okay, cool. If I had any critique or feedback for you, my suggestion would be to try a live drummer. That may help you with the syncopation of your lyric. I felt in a few places kind of got out of time a little bit. I think you let the passion behind the lyric kind of overtake you, and it kind of messed with the timing. But overall, man, keep it up.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
That's excellent. So, Jim Couchenour, what do you think when you do surgery on this tune, man?
Overall, I love that it tells a story. You know, any song that starts off with just kind of a story and then goes through the progression is really good. It's a great way to keep people tuned in. And same thing as Orlando. I just noticed with the hi-hat just a little bit ahead and some of the ride cymbals toward the end on the bridge, on the last section there. If you can get a live drummer, as Orlando said, that'd be great. If not, if you can just quantize that up just to tighten it up and keep that tempo consistent, that would be great. But other than that, great tune, man.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
That's excellent. That sounds like love right there. Well, Bob, I mean, you have any pushback, or you just receive what they have to say? What do you think?
No, I think it's all good advice. Since I recorded pretty much all the tracks myself, you kind of get to a point where you're just really focused on what you're doing, and you don't have feedback to, really help you with, doing some changes and doing certain things. So it definitely helps to hear other people's advice and so forth. So yeah, I appreciate that.
Well, that's really cool. Well, stick around, Bob. We're going to come back to you. But next, we are going all the way to West Africa. And this is a brother who sent in a video with a lot of awards attached to it. This is Nene from Ivory Coast in West Africa. How you doing, my friend?
Yes, I'm feeling happy. I'm doing good. Life is very sweet.
Man, we were really, really excited when we got your video in, and you had all kinds of awards attached to it. The video is called Mover. Here's what we want to do. We want to introduce it to our audience out here in Northeast Ohio. So let's play it right now.
On est où là, on a faim, on a rien, pas du tout free. Et comme on n'est pas du tout free, c'est freedom. Oh, j'ai envie de mouver. Oh yeah, j'ai envie de mouver. Come on, oh, j'ai envie de mouver. Freedom, j'ai envie de mouver. Les yeux mais ne les casse pas, sont combattus, oh pour le freedom, se sont sacrifiés, oh pour la liberté, mentalité clean, oh maman checking with Michi Black Sound. Mr. Ray, I say. Let's go!
Now, there's a video with a ton of energy. I mean, Izzy, what do you think?
Yeah, that was really catchy. It makes you want to dance.
Dance hall, right? So, Orlando, where you got, bro?
That's what I have too, man. I'm about to find my knee brace and hit somebody's dance floor.
I can dig it. Jim, what do you think, bro?
I love the groove, and I also love the images of the beach. Made me want to go on vacation.
Absolutely. Well, I know, Izzy, I know you're chomping at the bit. I know you want to go deeper. What you got to say?
Yeah, it was definitely very catchy. I think towards the middle in the chorus there was like this dance move that kept being like super repetitive, and immediately I was like, that should definitely be a TikTok dance challenge. Have you like tried any TikTok challenges with your music before?
Yes. I love to work in that way. So I know this music is too groove, it's catchy. In that way, I get you to do my best to succeed and get a good sound, a good album, and to realize also the good video clip. So this in that way, I do my music. Dancehall.
Yeah, and you can tell it's some great energy. And yeah, I think that was the other quick tip. Also, was when I was going through the YouTube. I know everything's being released through the label, but just a suggestion. You could also do your own split offs of like your YouTube shorts and just a little bit more behind the scenes and that kind of content. It's really a content game, right? It's just getting a little bit more footage out there. What do you think?
About the YouTube, I have my label. But I think for the future, I will figure out to get my own channel. So for now, I work with my label, ADG Record and Shabba Top International Artist Promotion. So in which concern my YouTube channel, I will figure out.
That's excellent advice. I tell you what, now, Orlando, I know that you're a dance, you love reggae, you got some dance hall in you. What you got to say, bro?
Man, admittedly, I don't listen to a whole lot of dance hall. So this was a very refreshing video for me to dig into. So I'm glad Nene submitted what he did when he did. And I will say I enjoyed the tempo, the energy. It definitely is a magnetic song. Get people moving on the dance floor. I think it would do very well in clubs, that scene, in the college scene for sure. I know when I was when I was attending Youngstown State University, eons ago, it definitely would. There we go, Jerry. You know what's up. It definitely would have had me moving and grooving, man. And you call the song "Mover" for that reason. I will say something I noticed is that you had choreography in the video, which I thought was nice. You had the two young ladies in the construction jackets. I do have a question. How did you come about the theme? What was the concept behind wearing the construction jacket?
Yes, about the video. Beside of the music, beside of my career, I'm also I work for the maritime. I work on board of the vessel. I travel too much, so this idea came like that. I realized this video in the maritime way. That's why I choose the beach and I choose the boat. I choose everything who has the links with the maritime.
That's excellent, man. That's really, really good. Well, I tell you what, Jim was really digging on the beach, man. So what do you think, Jim? You wanted that, right?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, before I get to the song, I love your story, Nene, because I hear that you recorded your first album in 2002, but it hasn't been until the recent years that you've started to get all these awards and this recognition. So that shows some perseverance, and you're in it for the long haul. So congratulations on that. Love the vocoder effect. As soon as I heard that in the beginning, I was just, that's just kind of a personal preference. Really like that sound. And the other thing is I like the secondary motifs that are happening. It's almost like I heard a flute sound somewhere in through there, or some kind of airy type of thing, which is really unique for this kind of song. Even though you've got the groove happening, you've got some other things going on as far as the musical stuff. So that was cool. I have just a couple of suggestions. One is I wasn't sure if the message reflected the images or if it was to be more abstract, but that's just something to consider. I would also suggest on the video, it would have been cool to see video or photos of the people that you highlighted, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela. If you could break to even an actual video of them giving a speech or something like that, I think that would really make an impact there. So just a couple of things to consider, but overall, great song, man.
Excellent. Well, that was Jim's assessment, and so Nene, you've heard from Izzy, you've heard from Orlando and Jim. Do you have any pushback, or do you accept what they're saying? How do you feel about what they've said about your song?
Yes, I think the critic is more important for me. I have to take it in consideration to improve, to boost my career, and to be more professional. So I think about what Orlando was saying concerning the video don't reflect the I don't know, the lyric, something like that. But I make this video in the maritime image.
Yeah.
So the song is catchy, we know that, but it talk about the freedom, it talk about fight for his right.
Yeah. Well, that's all good, man. We really, really dug it, and I'm grateful for that. Now, panel, stick around just for a minute. I want to bring Bob back in here because I want to find out, Bob, what's next for you? What's the next thing you got going on?
Well, I want to continue writing more songs. Actually, just joined a band, so I'll be able to have a live drummer now, and I just want to keep writing songs. It's what I've been doing for many years, and I want to keep doing it. And I want to be able to get songs out there, and Izzy can probably help with that in getting people to hear my music, and that's what I really want to see happen.
I can attest to that. She can make an impact on you without fail. Hey, Nene, so what do you got next? What's next for you in your career?
For my career, so I have an update concerning I just won an award. Like I was saying to you, I won ISA Award, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
I won 6 nomination finalist top 10. So I'm preparing myself to come and get my trophy. And 6th of August, I will be traveling to USA for the ceremony, to attend to the ceremony. So
that's great.
The next one. Yeah.
That's great, man. God bless you both, and we wish you nothing but absolute success. I want to find out what's going on with the Fame Hackers because this is my coach, so I need a little preview of what's happening.
Well, yeah, I mean, basically the biggest focus that we've had for the past few months and moving forward is really starting to get the software. We have a software in there where we basically help artists, generate these digital brands around their music. So our biggest focus right now is actually helping artists to actually create that brand persona.
That's excellent. Well, Orlando is going to be a big summer at Tri-C, but you're a rapper yourself. You got an album out. What's next for you? What's the next big thing that you're going to be into?
Next big thing, man. Well, just like you said, I just released an album this past December called Corner Stories. That's the title of it. Check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. And I'm just doing a lot of features right now, man. Submitting a lot of tracks, doing a lot of commissions, and working on festivals. Juneteenth Freedom Festival in Cleveland on the 18th of June. And then the following weekend, the 23rd to the 25th of June, we also have the Tri-C Jazz Fest. So
that's fantastic, man. Loving what you do. Jim, I know you got another song or 7 in your future. What's next?
Yeah. Well, I look at it in 2 phases. The next phase, which I'm working on right now, is just finishing up a lot of songs that I had in the vault that I never finished. And so I'm doubling down on that. And the phase after that, the second phase will be, what do I do with this? How can I get these out to hopefully speak to people? And so we'll see how that goes.
That's fantastic. Well, I wish all of you much success. I'm so grateful that you joined us here on Artist Impact. And we know that we're going to run into each other soon. That's for sure. Peace and blessings to you. And this is it for this go round on Artist Impact. Thanks again to our Impact panel, Izzy and Orlando and Jim, and to our incredible artists. Make sure that you support their artistry. I mean that. Go to a show, buy their music, go to their website, get their merch. And if you are an artist and you have a music video, submit it to artistimpact.armstrong@gmail.com, and let's see how we can make an impact on your music career. I'm your host, Jerry B. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you again next time. God bless.